Hello, we are Group 8, and this is why we believe Germany is the perfect marketplace for Victoria's Secret to enter into. To begin, Germany is the perfect marketplace for Victoria's Secret for the following reasons. Germany is not only one of Europe's largest and strongest economies, but is also ranked fourth largest on a global scale in terms of nominal GDP, with a 3.68 trillion GDP and a PPP of 4.17 trillion in US dollars. As of 2019, Germany's population has reached 82.44 million people, which is a very vast customer base for Victoria's Secret to expand into. Germany has had a steady low unemployment rate, sitting at an estimated 3.3%, and a high average household net adjusted disposable income per capita at $33,652 US dollars a year. These two economic factors have a positive influence on happiness and satisfaction in the lives of German citizens. This data also tells a company like Victoria's Secret that people have the means and funds to spend as consumers in the marketplace.
The team chose Germany for a variety of different reasons. For Poland, Poland has a smaller population and a lower GDP per capita, and they are less likely to be interested in the products that Victoria's Secret offers. For Peru, it would be difficult to convey a single message across the country due to the various ethnic groups that live inside the country. For Malaysia, it is a diverse country with many different people, religions, and languages. Targeting all these people would be difficult and expensive. And for Ireland, Ireland is similar to Germany, but is just a much smaller market.
Now, to get into the demographics of Germany, Germany is a Western Central European country that is surrounded by 9 other countries: Poland, Denmark, Czech Republic, Austria, France, Switzerland, Luxembourg, Belgium, and the Netherlands. Foreign immigration began in large numbers in the 1960s and has continued for decades. Germany has become the second most popular destination for immigrants in the world after the United States, making up 12% of its population. However, compared to the United States, Germany is by no means a melting pot society. Germany is the largest country in the European Union and is ranked 19th in the world for population size. Despite the replacement rate at 1.5 children per woman and the median age of the population at 44.3 years, the team believes Victoria's Secret still has high potential in the German marketplace due to the vast variety of product offerings as well as the different cultural perspective on youth and sexuality. Now looking a little deeper into Germany's history. Understanding the history of Germany is an essential part of understanding its culture and now modern society. In order for Victoria's Secret to be successful in this country, as a company, it will be essential to know the course of such historical events to see the world through the eyes of a German citizen. Historical and cultural knowledge will go hand in hand in helping to create a successful marketing plan in a foreign market. The first major event is World War I between 1914 and 1918. Germany's involvement in World War I was a major event that changed their history forever. After many violent battles, Germany was eventually forced to sign the Armistice Agreement in November of 1918. Germany was forced to give up large portions of their land, followed by the hyperinflation crisis, and also forced to reduce their military size. Following this was the rise of Hitler in 1933. Hitler gained the recognition of the German population as a leader that could pull them out of an economic depression. Hitler used Jews and other minorities groups as a scapegoat for the country's problems. Millions of innocent people were then forced to death camps. Following this was World War II and Germany's eventual defeat in 1945. After their defeat led Hitler to commit suicide, and the Allies divided Germany into many occupation zones. This also ended the Nazi regime. The responsibility of World War II and the national sentiment of guilt shaped the role of the German politicians and citizens in Europe for decades. Lastly was the start of modern Germany in 1945. Germany had suffered heavy losses during the war, both in lives and industrial power. However, when the Allies took control in 1945, life began to turn around for the Germans. The Marshall Plan of 1947 solidified the financial hope for a secure future as a nation. After many long, hard years, Germany finally began to see economic growth in the 1950s. Germany as a culture now has a strong opposition to war as an outcome of the Nazi past.
And now to get into cultural values. In terms of Hall's 10 primary messaging systems, there are 2 that stand out in terms of importance to Victoria's Secret. The first one is procreation. The Germans do not display public display of affection in public forums and prefer anything between a couple to be within the four walls of the house. This is beneficial to Victoria's Secret because this means the sexiness a woman keeps for her significant other is focused primarily at home. The other value is the value of space, and that goes along with the limited amount of PDA in Germany. The Germans value their privacy, and therefore anything sexy is limited to the household.
Our team also conducted a Hofstede analysis on Germany. Germany has a score of 67, making it an individualistic country. Germans value the privacy and security of their homes. In addition, they are very low context people. Germany has a masculinity score of 66, meaning Germans are very competitive people and value performance. Germany has a low PDI of 35, but status and power within the hierarchy must still be respected. Germany has a score of 65 in uncertainty avoidance. Germans tend to be risk averse and have a need to know outcomes. Germany has a high score of 83 for long-term orientation. Germans value efficiency, punctuality, and future rewards. Finally, Germany has a low score of 40 when it comes to indulgence, so it is considered a restrained country. To Germans, there is no such thing as free time.
Now that we have covered some of the history of Germany, we're going to delve into the SWOT analysis of Victoria's Secret. Victoria's Secret's strengths include a large customer base and high customer loyalty. They have Victoria's Secret angels and celebrity names. Victoria's Secret is a household name with a strong international presence and a strong media presence. It is also the largest company in its sector. Victoria's Secret's weaknesses include negative association with women and sexuality, pink and an unaligned brand image, a lack of inclusivity, promotional inconsistency, and corporate and social responsibility issues. Victoria's Secret's opportunities include a large middle class in Germany to expand the customer base and product lines. Victoria's Secret has the opportunity to strengthen brand image in Germany by only introducing Victoria's Secret and excluding pink. Victoria's Secret has the opportunity to prioritize social responsibility, use technology to better serve customers, and utilize better organization of stores and website. Victoria's Secret's threats include online markets and sellers. Additionally, there are many existing competing shops in Germany already. Other threats include currency fluctuations and market and economic sensitivity.
When it comes to competition within the German lingerie marketplace, the German market is vast. It is the fourth biggest in the world, and it accounts for $3.474 billion of female underwear market on a yearly basis. The biggest competitor that Victoria's Secret would have is the German brand Scheiser, which at the moment operates 17 stores in Germany and focuses most of their sales online. Their second biggest competitor would be the German lingerie company La Scana, which operates 21 stores in Germany. There are other competitors within the lingerie industry in Germany, like the British Blue Bella and the Dutch Hunkemöller. One of the competitive advantages that Victoria's Secret could take advantage of in Germany is the lack of stores that their competitors have. The in-mall presence Victoria's Secret would have in Germany will make it easier to penetrate the market in order to increase overall sales.
In terms of pricing, Victoria's Secret should maintain the equivalent to the US prices. This would put the bras in the 40 to 60 euro range and the underwear at the 10 to 25 euro range. In terms of discounts, one of Victoria's Secret's strongest points is when they offer the 2 bras for $50 as well as 7 pairs of underwear for $27. Whenever this promotion is reintroduced in the United States, the traffic in the in-store and online spikes. If Victoria's Secret were to create promotions similar to this in Germany, it would create buzz inside the brand. The promotions will also make it easier to sell high-priced items because customers will feel like they can afford it due to the promotions that are applying to other items. The best times to offer sales would be during the seasonal clearing events and Christmas time.
Next, for consumer and trade promotions, Victoria's Secret will continue their Victoria's Secret Angels credit card in Germany. The card provides points, discounts, and chances to win free items. Germans have high purchasing power parity, making Victoria's Secret's products very accessible to the German market. Germans are also price sensitive, so it is recommended that Victoria's Secret keeps their strategy online and in-store and making the prices obvious to call attention to the affordable pricing. Now to look further into the product decisions and branding for Victoria's Secret. In order for Victoria's Secret to be successful entering the German market, as a company they will have to make slight adjustments when developing their brand. Victoria's Secret will maintain its message that every woman should feel sexy in our products, while at the same time highlighting itself as a brand with quality products to resonate with German consumers. Germans value products of superior quality and high performance. It will be essential that Victoria's Secret highlights these features in both ads and print in store. Victoria's Secret will offer a product mix of a large assortment in both width and depth of its products. In addition to its traditional lingerie, Victoria's Secret will offer beauty products, swimwear, sleepwear, activewear, and undergarment pieces for women. Considering Germany has the highest population median at 44.3, and lingerie is typically marketed to young consumers, the assortment of our product offerings will ensure that every woman of every age have the opportunity to find something that is appropriate to their wants and needs as a consumer. Although Germany is generally an older audience, that does not mean Victoria's Secret will stray away from its message that any woman wearing Victoria's Secret should feel sexy. Women in Germany will feel beautiful at any age with the assortment of our product offerings. To look more specifically at packaging and gift wrapping will have to appear visually organized with a crisp and clean finish. German people are known to value order, unity, and efficient communication. The messaging of any packaging and labels in store will have to be low context in nature, yet very detailed and informative. It will be important to highlight the different product features in a neutral, formal tone. The only potential branding issues the team has witnessed would be one of the main issues Victoria's Secret can face is failing to find the balance between adapting to the German culture while maintaining Victoria's Secret's unique and already well-established brand image it possesses in the United States. For example, to Germans, beauty is recognized in a much more natural and effortless way. Victoria's Secret is known for its glitzy runway shows drenched in diamonds and feathers. This may not be the smartest approach when targeting German consumers. Victoria's Secret will have to make these slight adjustments in order to prevent these potential branding issues.
Victoria's Secret's advertising message is, any woman wearing Victoria's Secret's products is sexy. To convey this message in Germany, Victoria's Secret will capitalize on their already large fan base. It has 66 million followers on Instagram and nearly 30 million likes on Facebook. More than 60% of the German population uses Facebook, which allows Victoria's Secret to easily reach their new target market. Additionally, they will also air their annual fashion show in Germany to create more brand awareness. For product placement, advertisements on bus stations and metro stops will be lucrative due to the high number of citizens who use public transport. It is very important for Victoria's Secret when entering the German market to update their website so it is precise and organized to appeal to Germans' preference for order and information. Victoria's Secret will keep most aspects of their website and that a customer can view and purchase all products, even some that may not be available in their local store. In regards to personal selling, it will be limited to the store employees who help answer questions the customers may have, as well as perform personal sizing assistance for the customers.
Additionally, Victoria's Secret plans to set up 20 retail stores in high-traffic areas, such as malls and airports. Some examples include the Mall of Berlin, Hassen Center, Frankfurt, Hofstadter, Munich, Frankfurt Airport, Munich Airport, and Berlin Tegel Airport. Stores will have predictable store layouts, which goes back to Germany's value of efficiency. There will also be uniformity in both stores and window displays. Once the Victoria's Secret brand gains momentum, more stores will be placed in malls, shopping centers, and smaller airports throughout Germany. Victoria's Secret has manufacturers in Sri Lanka, China, Vietnam, Thailand, and Indonesia. Because the countries are relatively close to Germany, Victoria's Secret will be exporting products from manufacturers to German ports. Manufacturers will export products to the Duisburg port, which is the largest European inland port, and ship large quantities to the port of Hamburg, which is a giant container port. From these ports, distributors will transport products to VS locations in Germany.
So now we will transition into the budget. As you can see, entering the German market would cost Victoria's Secret an estimated 42.7 million euros, which was equivalent to 47.7 million US dollars. The pie chart illustrates precisely where all these funds will go. 29.8%, roughly over 12.5 million, would go to rent and utilities. This includes the 20 stores that will open up across Germany, and it includes the warehouses that will be needed to hold inventory, as well as the distribution centers that will be needed to send out online orders and to make sure the stores are fully stocked. The 14 million euros that will go to advertising will amount to 33.4% of our overall budget. Employees will amount to 1% of our overall budget. This would include the new management team in Germany as well as the R&D and marketing departments that we will create there. This also includes employees that each store will acquire as well as workers that will be needed to run the warehouses and distribution centers. The last piece on the pie and most expensive is the overhead. The overhead includes everything else not listed in the other sections of the chart, such as materials, cars, trucks, planes, fuel, and other expenses. This portion of our budget will amount to 15.2 million euros. The team would like to thank you for tuning in to the presentation.